SEMA's Top 10 presents Top 10 Scary Aviation Moments. Hello, and welcome to another SEMA's Top 10 video. In this video, we will talk about the top 10 scary aviation moments, so let's get right into it. Although flying is considered to be one of the safest modes of transportation, here are some stories that may make you reconsider that belief. Number 10. Engine starts to fall off during the flight. In 2015, a Sky Airline flight to Chile faced a problem with their engine during the flight. The troublesome engine literally falls apart during the takeoff. An engine panel tore loose as the plane sped along the runway, forcing it to make an emergency landing. Passengers even captured videos of this horrifying scene. Luckily, there were no casualties. Number 9. Snake appeared during the flight. If you're afraid of snakes, being trapped with one would be a nightmare. On the 2016 Aero-Mexico flight from Mexico City, a snake actually dangled from one of the storage bins. A passenger started taking this video of the snake as it was falling from the bin. In response to the snake, thought to be a green viper, the pilot was forced to make an emergency landing. The reptile was secured. Number 8. Girl died in an airplane washroom. It's said that a girl traveling alone went to the washroom. After several minutes, when there was no response, the flight attendant opened the door with her keys and saw the girl with both of her wrists cut. She was dead. Before landing, they had to buckle her into one of the free seats. Number 7. Plane side door left open. In 2006, an Air Boeing 737 passenger noticed that one of the doors to the airplane was left unsealed when they were already at 10,000 feet. Passengers reported loud, windy sounds, which officials later determined was due to a gap between the door and the frame. Luckily, passengers only felt nausea and ear pain due to the slow loss of cabin pressure. Number 6. Plane computer went psycho. On a flight from Singapore to Perth, one airplane's computer went psycho. The pilot said the Airbus A330's autopilot malfunctioned not once, but twice, dropping the aircraft 690 feet in 23 seconds, and then dropping it again another 400 feet in 15 seconds. More than 100 passengers were injured. He said, "It's the worst thing that can happen when you're in an airplane, when you are not in control." Number 5. Everyone on this plane threw up. In March 2018, a seriously rough storm hit the East Coast, canceling almost all flights going in and out of the airports in the area. One flight did not get canceled though, and the turbulence was so bad that almost everyone on the entire plane vomited. The pilot's report on the National Weather Service's Aviation Center stated, "Pretty much everyone on the plane threw up." They added that even the pilots were on the verge of throwing up during the landing. Okay, maybe not one of the truly scary airplane stories out there, but it sure is disgusting. Number 4. Plane hit an alligator. Hitting something during a landing can seriously mess up, well, the entire landing. As one plane touched down on the runway in Florida, an object appeared out of nowhere and was struck by the front wheels of the plane. Passengers originally thought that the plane had crash landed, but later on, it was discovered that the object was actually an alligator. The flight attendant then made the announcement, "Welcome to Florida, mind your step." Number 3. Gas leak that no crew member noticed. In June 2017, a flight was canceled when a passenger noticed that fuel was pouring from a wing while the plane was getting ready to take off. Someone in a window seat alerted the crew to the leak, and the plane was forced to return to the gate. The Twitter user who tweeted out the video said, "How not one crew member saw this is beyond me. Thank God we were looking outside." Number 2. Landing gear not working properly. On a flight from California to Hawaii during pre-landing checks, the crew discovered that the landing gear was not working, which caused the pilots to have to fly around the airport. All the authorities were informed of the incoming crash landing. Fire and emergency personnel were put into place at the airport, and the cabin was secured. They began their descent, and then a miracle happened at the very last moment. The landing gear deployed, saving them from having to land on the belly of the plane. This brings us to number 1. A woman got sucked out of the window. In April 2018, passengers on a Southwest Airlines flight to Dallas had to pull a woman back into the plane as she was about to be sucked out of a window. During the flight, something in the engine broke off and hit a window, shattering it. Like a scene from an action movie, the sudden change in air pressure pulled a woman out of a window, where she hung in the air for a few seconds. The other passengers panicked, thinking they would crash, but the plane finally arrived safely. Sadly, the woman who was yanked out of the window died of her injuries. So that is all from this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, kindly like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. We will be back with another amazing video, so stay tuned to SEMA's Top 10.